Hi there. We're the Youth Program Structures Group, and in today's presentation, we'll be going over our final comprehensive diagnostic report. And joining me today are Christine, Sheila, Anna, myself, and Stephen. After our first presentation with you, the clients, it was clear to our group that your goal for your youth programs is to increase its retention. We plan on achieving this by firstly trying to understand what factors play into the success of other programs offered by your farm. We as a group believe that by successfully understanding and implementing what we can learn from other programs, we not only can make your teen core programs more appealing, but also increase the retention rates of your youth programs. Furthermore, during this entire process, we kept the farm's mission statement in mind, as we believe that if our recommendations do not align with your core beliefs, the farmer has no chance to succeed. To better help us understand the current state of programs offered at your farm, our group used a simple SWOT analysis to better categorize our data. So, seeing as this is the same information presented at our first presentation to you, we do not plan on spending too much time rehashing old information, but rather focus on new data. As you can see, an integral part of our plan on understanding the factors that make programs, such as your Little Sprouts program, successful, was to use surveys as a method of data collection. However, with the strange and dangerous times we currently find ourselves in, our survey got no responses. As a result, our group's data and recommendations are based on previous surveys done by you, information given to us from you, and benchmarks we found of other similar programs found in Massachusetts.
For the second section here is about the summary of findings and analysis through our initial plan. From the survey, we can see that there are 4 attributes that are considered strengths for the Waltham Community Farm. First of all, 95% of the participants agreed that the program is about being outside and active. 80% thinks there are a lot of learning gardening skills in the program. 82% consider the program as learning about food production, where foods are coming from, and 66% thinks food preparation activities as one of the strengths. Thus, we think that Waltham Community Farm Program is well accepted by the community. However, the old survey shows that all the programs are not being advertised very well in surrounding area schools. So most of the participants hear about the gardening programs through the official website, word of mouth, and email, while there is hardly any participant hear about the program directly from the school advertisements. And more specifically, when we look into the specific program, the previous survey demonstrated that there are 3 major concerns for the youth program. First is the length of the program. Some parents want a shorter day, while some other parents want it to be extended. The preference of each parent is very different, and it is hard to meet everyone's expectation. And secondly, some parents are unsure about what their children are doing through the program. The only information they got is from the website, and they do not know what specific contents of the program. And thirdly, the children may not be interested in all of the activities in the program, so they would think there is a lack of engagement for them.
Participants want to be involved in the community, and they also want to spend more time in the field and being more hands-on with the farming. In order for us to better understand what makes youth and teen programs more intriguing and engaging, we went to a government website that gave 8 approaches to engaging youth. Out of those 8, we narrowed our list down to 3 that we felt would be useful for Waltham Field Community Farm. The first approach is youth voice. Youth engagement is creating opportunities for youth to express themselves, voice their ideas, and provide input for projects or programs. And this helps them to know that their voice is important and that it matters. The second approach is youth service. Youth that participate in service projects tend to feel much more connected to their community. They're more likely to engage in school, and to also be better prepared for the workforce. The last approach is youth leadership programs. This provides leadership training for young people, and it gives them opportunities to develop important life skills that they can take with them in the future. We looked at 2 community farms in Massachusetts to see what type of activities, programs, and workshops they were using to engage their youth and teen participants. First, we looked at Newton Community Farm and found that they were offering farm photography, which uses photography to capture the story of food. A special guest was brought to facilitate this event and to also show different aspects of photography, such as landscape, macro, environmental portrait, and still life. We also found that the farm offered Halloween on the Farm, which is a family event that included live music, games, and spooky stories to help celebrate the beginning and end of the harvest season. Then lastly, we looked at Brookwood Community Farm and saw that they offered a sustainable farming program that was hands-on and included a farm tour as well as a work project. That work project could consist of harvesting for food pantry donations, weeding, planting seeds or seedlings, or cleaning produce. The project really relied on what it is that the farm needed, the group's ability, as well as what season they currently were in. This slide presents all of our findings pulled together after research. The bolded points are new findings that we added to the previous SWOT analysis presented in slide 5.
Based on the information provided and our analysis, we would like to propose to you some recommendations for the youth programs. Firstly, we believe it's important to adjust the current programs to implement youth voice, leadership, and service, as one of the main requests from parents was to add a structure to activities. Also, we recommend to create an automated emailing list to parents outlining their child's days, as the feedback from the OLL survey showed that parents feel like they didn't know what their child was doing at the programs. Moreover, it is important to increase engagement. This could be done by offering activity stations, giving the chance to the children to choose in which activity they want to participate in. As for Teen Corps, we recommend collaborating with surrounding high schools. Waltham Fields Community Farm could advertise its programs outlining the opportunities they bring, such as leadership and community service, with which both looking excellent on college recommendations. Also, feedback from the previous survey suggested that the Teen Corps should do more community service work, such as delivering food to local food banks. However, it is important to ask the teens in which community service they would like to be engaged, so that they feel their voice is heard.
To combine all of our teen program recommendations, we designed a teen community service program that Waltham Field Community Farms can implement. Since most high schoolers are required to complete a certain number of community service hours each year, this could be a great way to introduce teens to the farm and get them interested. The first step would be to collaborate with local high schools to make sure that they would accept this program as community service hours. For high schools that agree, they could help to promote the program throughout their schools and promote it as a community service and leadership opportunity. Once the teens are already engaged in the community service program, Waltham Fields Community Farm could use this as an opportunity to encourage the teens to join the Teen Course program or to participate in the teen internship or work opportunities. Based on the information we have gathered and the research we have done, we recommend making these few changes to the youth programs and a few bigger changes to the teen programs to increase program retention rates and encourage more teens to get involved with the farm. For the youth programs, we recommend giving the option for programs to be a full day or a half day, emailing parents daily program schedules so they know what their child did, increasing child engagement through changes such as activity stations. For the teen programs, we recommend advertising in high schools, introducing community service projects, promoting leadership development, and developing the teen community service program.
Thank you very much for your attention.